All right, folks, polygons. We are going to talk about polygons. None of this should be too new or earth-shattering, just some reviews and reminders. Make sure you're writing this down because you're going to have to send me a picture of your notes, okay? And so I want some good notes. I want some diagrams. This is training for you for high school for how to take notes, okay? So, first of all, polygons are simple, closed, plain figures made up of line segments. So here's the key phrases that you would want to write down. Simple, closed, and line segments. So this is a closed figure right here. Okay, it's closed, it goes all the way around, it's simple, it doesn't cross, and it's made up of line segments. So this is not closed, right? The end and the beginning do not go together, okay? This is not simple because it crosses right here, okay? This is not simple. This is not closed. And this is simple and closed, but it's not made up of line segments. Okay, so these things are not considered polygons. Not a polygon. I was going to do that in red. Not a polygon, not a polygon, not a polygon. This is a polygon. Okay, anything that looks something like this. Now, there's two different types of polygons. There are convex and concave. These shouldn't be totally new words to you. Concave ones have a cave in them. They go in, okay? Convex, all of the angles go out. I'm trying to make sure that I make one here, okay? This is a convex one, all right? There's no little divots in it like there is right here. This little cave is what makes it concave, okay? These are just some basics for you guys, okay? Now on page 500, there is a chart of polygons. Now this would be hanging in the back of my room. Normally you can refer to the chart if you need to. It basically tells you how many sides are on each, and most of these you will know, okay? If you want to take a look at page 500 right now, you can, so you don't have to write all this down. A triangle has 3 sides, right? A quadrilateral has 4 sides. A pentagon has 5 sides. Okay, again, you can look at these in your book. Tri is 3, quad is 4, pent is 5, and then it keeps going up. Okay, hexagon, right? Hexagon is 6. Heptagon is 7. Octagon is 8, and so on. I'm not going to keep going on all of them, okay? These are the biggies that you will run into, all right? And, you know, you've seen them all. I'm not going to draw them all either because I'll do a terrible job, but quadrilateral can be anything with 4 sides. Pentagon can be anything with 5 sides. Hexagon, let's see, hexagon. And they don't have to be exactly this shape, right? I mean, this could be a hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a hexagon. The difference is that if they are all, every side is the same length, that is called a regular hexagon, okay? A regular triangle, as opposed to a triangle where not all the sides are the same, all right? So those are the basics of that. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about triangles. There are 2 different ways that we can name triangles. We can label them by their sides, or we can label them by their angles. Okay? The sides, there are 3 different names. Either none of the sides are the same length. Okay, this is the length of the sides. So let's call this side length is one way that we classify them. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to post a picture for all of this so that you can just pay attention right now and not write all of these down unless you want to. I will post a picture for you to refer to. They're also on page 501. Okay, so in this case, this side is one length. Oops, this side is another length, and this side is a third length. Okay, I don't know what they are. They could be like 7, 8, and 9, whatever. They're all different. And we call this a scalene triangle. Okay, now sometimes we have a triangle where two of the sides are the same. Maybe these two are the same. All right, I don't know. Maybe they're 10 and 10. Okay, and this one down here is 6. All right, we'll put a 2 slash there to show that that's different. This is called an isosceles triangle. Okay, or they could all be exactly the same, all the same. I don't know, whatever they are, 5, 5, and 5 could be anything. Okay, that's not a 6, that's a 5. And this is called an equilateral triangle. So those are how we classify triangles by side length. We can also classify triangles by angle measure. Okay, so we have 3 ways to do that as well. We can have an acute triangle, which means that all of the measures are less than 90. So maybe this is 60, 45, 75 degrees, all right? So 3 acute angles means this is an acute triangle, okay? Or we can have a right triangle, which means that one angle is 90 degrees. So one angle equals 90 degrees makes this a right triangle. And lastly, we can have an obtuse. Remember, obtuse means greater than 90. So this would be one obtuse angle makes it an obtuse triangle. Okay, we can write triangle, obtuse triangle, right triangle, acute triangle. Okay, so these are the 2 different ways that we can describe triangles, by sides or by angles, or both. We will often refer to them as both, an acute scalene, a equilateral right triangle. Okay, so you're going to be classifying some of those tonight.